File 1013 remains open. In our investigation into the Norfolk State Hospital, we've uncovered sealed logs, misplaced blueprints, and a string of forgotten staff and patients. But one pattern has remained consistent. Something, someone, was kept below. A week ago, an anonymous tip led us to a set of unmarked documents at a private estate sale in Omaha. Among the files was a thick envelope labeled Below Protocol. Inside, carbon copies of medical records, redacted notes, and one heavily degraded reel-to-reel tape. The envelope wasn't mailed, it was hand-delivered. No return address, no fingerprints, just the name Below Protocol scrawled in red pencil. Uneven, like it was written under duress. Someone wanted this found, someone else didn't. The name on the documents was never consistent. Sometimes Subject 13, sometimes just the patient. But in every record, the number appeared 1013. One report, dated June 1953, reads, Subject displays repetitive drawing behavior, schematics of non-existent sublevels, believes they were born below, has knowledge of areas not recorded on any blueprint, no known trauma, no prior hospitalization. The drawings repeated daily, corridors and circular patterns, marked exits that spiral inward rather than out, obsessive attention to detail, down to water pipes and wall texture, all non-existent. Subject insists, in quotes, they built it for me. The report ends with a warning, scribbled in the margins. Do not allow access to floor 0. In an archived interview with a former administrator, dated 1986, the voice is worn, guilt-soaked.
I told him to stop the Wing D review. I'd seen the report. The Below Protocol memo wasn't a suggestion, it was an order. They said, close the file or we'll close your department. I didn't ask questions after that. I started hearing things myself. Chain rattles, low groans at night. I told myself it was just the pipes. But pipes don't breathe.
And the questions didn't stop. 6 hospital staff disappeared between 1947 and 1974. All had ties to lower level maintenance, all declared missing, never found. One family member wrote in a letter, in quotes, he said he'd be stuck in that place forever. I thought he meant the job. Records show meals being delivered to a room labeled Holding 13 for 11 months. The room number was scratched from all logs, but the deliveries continued until one final entry. In quotes, room sealed, key destroyed. A single, undeveloped photo was found in the reel-to-reels canister. It showed what looked like a rusted hatch in a concrete floor. Handwritten beneath it, in quotes, under D, do not descend.
We joked about the 13th patient coming back, but one night we heard chains, heard breathing through the vents. The joke stopped after that.
In 2002, a demolition crew conducted ground-penetrating radar scans before redevelopment. The results showed 4 voids beneath the west wing, roughly the size of cells. The crew's equipment glitched only when over the voids. One man swore his scanner showed movement. Another refused to go back. "I saw eyes," he said. "Not reflections, eyes." 3 weeks later, those findings were buried, literally. Concrete was poured prematurely. One crew member left a single note on a napkin. It was watching us. The final entry in the logbook, handwritten and half erased, reads, "Do not descend, do not open 1013. But we already have. And what we found never left.
You were never meant to see this file, but now that you have, he knows your name.
File 1013 will be archived, but never closed. Some rooms were built to be forgotten. Some patients never check out. File 1013 remains open. If you've made it this far, you're one of us now. Subscribe, follow, leave a comment. New entries arrive every Thursday at 10 a.m.